What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode of our Pokemon SoulSilver Generationlocke, and we are here standing in front of the Mahogany City Gym. Mahogany Town, right? The place is way too small to be a city, but in the last episode, you guys, we defeated the Just Souvenir Shop, which was a hidden Team Rocket hideout, which was affecting the Lake of Rage and causing a Gyarados, shiny Gyarados at that, stirring. So we have our team prepped for price as best we can. Unfortunately, because of the way that the level scaling works in the game, you're over leveled for this gym. Like, there is nothing you can do. The gym leader before you is literally a level higher than the gym. So I basically just kept the team where it is. We have Magneton rocking out with Thunderbolt, Light Screen, Reflect, Thunderwave. Seal and Dugong are both part water type. So honestly, despite the fact that they have better special defense, Magneton is a pretty good answer and does resist all of the ice type moves. Machamp is, of course, our physical answer with Low Kick, Rock Smash, and Rock Tomb. All of those moves are super effective. Machamp can run through if we need it to. And then, of course, we have Gyarados, who just happens to kind of resist. Like, it's neutral damage for all of these, but it can hit hard enough against the Piloswine that I think it's a decent enough option. You know, Gyarados with Aqua Tail will one-shot a Piloswine, and then not only that, like, Machamp can do that as well. I think this team pretty much is the best three Pokemon that we could bring against it. Machamp has been an absolute MVP this entire series so far. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without it, because we are getting smacked without it, but we have really good stats now on a lot of our Pokemon. This is a minus special attacking nature on this Magneton, and it's still 105. 126 for Machamp, and I can't wait. Like, if we bring this Gyarados into Generation 3 and this Magneton into Generation 3, like, we're gonna have monster stats. Now, one thing that I do need to address here is that Magneton technically cannot evolve into Magnezone, even though we're in Generation 4 technically. This is a Generation 2 game. Magnezone is only able to evolve in a, like, electric field, and Johto doesn't have that. So you would have to technically trade this over to, like, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and then trade it back, and like after you evolved it. So we're gonna leave it as a Magneton for this series. Once we get to Hoenn, though, there is the ability, because there is there's the electromagnet field, where the power plant is, and so there is actually an area to do that. So in Generation 3, we will be able to have a Magnezone, but for right now, Magneton is perfectly fine. And then, of course, you know, the rest it is. I've done a little bit of tweaking with the rest of our team outside of that. You are going to see it a little bit later, but I am adding Nidoqueen. We had one Moonstone that was available to us, and so I used the Moonstone on Nidoqueen instead of Nidoking. I wanted a little bit more bulk, and I did add Flamethrower onto it as well, so that it would be kind of like a pseudo fire type for us and give us a ground type Pokemon that, you know, relieve some pressure from Machamp from having to deal with basically everything for, like, basically we'll have Gyarados and Nidoqueen to handle kind of fire types, and then we'll have Machamp and Nidoqueen to kind of handle steel types for our Venusaur that can't really do anything. Next generation, we'll have Hidden Power Fire on this Magneton third. Well, and then going further from that, I think it's time we add Knocked-Out. Knocked-Out gives me a flying type. It gives me a semi-slow flying type. I was thinking about Crobat, but I don't want to be adding a third poison type and be just super weak to Psychic. And Knockdown has pretty good natural special defense, and so I thought it was, like, kind of like the best choice that we had. You know, Venusaur obviously is still there, and then Vaporeon is when we need it, but then we'll also have access to, like, you know, Vaporeon if we need it, but, like, there is other choices that we have. So Vaporeon will probably continue to be on the squad at least a little bit. Because if we can transfer that over, like, it just gives us 2 really good Pokemon. So that's sort of kind of the plan. But for right now, let's stop talking here and let's get into Price Gym. I think this should be a pretty clean W, as long as we can, like, as long as I feel like as long as we can basically, like, get through this, I think we're fine. I am terrible with ice puzzles, like, no joke. It is bad. Like, I am no good with these things. So, I think you have to battle one of these people, right? What's the way through this? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fight her. That's. But regardless, I mean, again, I don't actually believe. Yeah, like, this is just free. Okay, this puzzle. That puzzle just stops you. I'm assuming. Like, I'm assuming you push these together. But then how do you get through there? Maybe you don't have to do it. Maybe you don't need that at all. Okay, this is a free Thunderbolt. We already know this is a free Thunderbolt. We're not worried about it. As long as I don't go above, as long as I don't really go above Claire's level, I'm pretty much fine with whatever sits in front of me here. Actually, I'm just gonna put Machamp here because it is the one that is the... Oh, see, like, it pushes that forward then. So it's not really the option that I wanted it to be. Interesting. And that puts that there. Okay. Hold up. Get this so far off my screen. Get it up out. Be gone. Okay. Okay. So, if I now can't push that again, though, that just kind of locked me into here. So that can't be the right way. So what is the correct path here? I guess it's got to be that. But then how? How do you get... Like I said, I am so bad with these puzzles. Like, it is no joke. It is no joke how bad I am with these. Yeah, this can't be the right one. This can't be it. I'm gonna need a tutorial just to get through this. Okay, that puts those together. But then... Okay, maybe you need to do... Okay, hold on. Someday we'll figure this out. Okay, so what if I push you forward, and then I put... Oh, then you just go all the way over there. Huh. No. Like, I feel like that's the right kind of, like, direction of it, but I feel like that's still wrong. For some reason. For some reason, that's still wrong. Okay. Someday. Someday, I will figure it out. It's not pushing that one all the way over. No. So, does that mean that it's gotta be... Like... thinks it is this, but I don't think it is. That feels wrong to me. Okay. Let me figure this out. Wait. That could be right. Except it's not. Is there a world that I have to push them both over like that? But how do I get to that one and not push the other one? Alright. Brutal tutorial. Price. Gym walkthrough? Oh my goodness. I need a walkthrough to get through this. This is brutal. Absolutely. No. Puzzle. Ice puzzle? Ice puzzle. Alright. How do I navigate through the ice gym? For the last room, you want to hit the far left block that connects to the other one. Once you do that, put yourself beside 3 ice rocks. Go straight to that block and then go right. Into that man, then up. What? Is that even English? Hold up. Alright. We're watching a YouTube video. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube as we watch a YouTube video while making a YouTube video. Alright. Hold up. Give me this puzzle, okay? Let me cook. Alright, we're ready. Okay, this dude just shuffling his team around. Yeah, kind of a wild team coming in here with a Lapras, okay? Veteran trainer for 50 years. Okay, can you please just, like, hurry up? Bro, we already fought this. We're good here. See, now I'm skipping ahead. Okay, hold up. He wants the battle, that's fine. Alright. We're here in the same room. Oh. Push this one up. Yup. Okay. Up. Fight him. Okay. There's no way. There's no way that I knew how to do this and I still simultaneously had no idea how to do it. Alright. Oh, it is push this one all the way over. And then it's fight this one. Okay. We are getting to the root of the cause. Wait, how did you get there? Okay, so you gotta go down. Whoa, okay. Down this way, down this way, down this. Oh, then it makes you leave and come back. They tricked you. Okay, then it's this way. How did you do that? Wait, 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 wait. Somehow they pushed this and then didn't move. Oh, I need to be more finesse about it. Okay, I need to be more finesse. Okay, okay, okay. We got the finesse. We're good here. Go this way. Okay. Then this way, and this way, this way. And push this. That is the most difficult puzzle I've ever seen. Without a doubt. The most difficult puzzle I've ever seen in my life. Okay. So, Bryce. I might not have been able to figure out your gym puzzle. But we're gonna sweep you right now. And I left Machoke here in the lead. So I guess we're really just living that life. Okay. So Machamp, low kick one shot. Wanstorm wake up slap. Here's the thing. It's not good enough. We can't teach that new move. Okay. So Dugong here, low kick. We should be able to one-shot this. Level 32. Yeah, you're just done. Okay. So we're gonna have a double Machamp sweep here. Not, surprising. Here's a Pillow Swine. Low kick this. And sweep this gym. Okay. So, very, very clean victory. We knew there was gonna be, not really many problems with it, but, regardless, right? Regardless, we're still gonna have to deal with everything else after. Give me the Glacier back. Thank you. 17 minutes into an episode, and the only reason it took that long is I couldn't figure it out. And it's so crazy to me, I can figure out every other puzzle in Pokemon. Ice puzzles, I just have no time for, I have no patience for, I have no desire. Alright. Get out of here. Get our team back. Let's get the real team we were talking about before the episode even started. Yes, Professor Elm. Hello. Something weird is happening in the radio broadcast. They were talking about Team Rocket. Leaf, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, it can't be true. Sorry to bug. Take care. Okay, but you're either telling me that something's happening, I need to go there, or you're saying it's fine and I can go to Blackthorn? Anyway, withdraw Pokemon. We need to withdraw our lovely Venusaur, our lovely Noctowl, and our lovely Nidoqueen. You guys haven't seen some of these members yet, so let's type them up for a second. Quick. Petal Dance, Hidden Power Fire on our Venusaur with Leech Seed and Sleep Powder. Basically going forward as well, in future regions, if we are bringing Venusaur over, we're probably making this Hidden Power Poison, because Venusaur doesn't learn a Grass type move by level up, and the fact that we lost Ninetales to Morty means that there actually isn't another Drought user in the entire series that we have. So Chlorophyll is not going to be as beneficial, and so I think we'll just go Hidden Power Poison and just make sure that we have 2 stab moves and can kind of do our damage. Air Slash, Confusion, Extra Sensory is the next move, and then Hypnosis I'm going to keep on. Noctowl's a nice little special defensive wall. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term thing, but Noctowl is here. It's another Pokemon that is immune to ground-type moves. And then, of course, we have our Nidoqueen with Dig, Flamethrower, Double Kick, and Toxic Spikes. Obviously, doesn't want a Poison-type move. Pretty much the rest of the way here. So it's really just I'm replacing Dig for Earth Power or Earthquake. And then Double Kick I'll probably get rid of as well. Probably add on something niche for support. But this is what our team's looking like right now. And I feel like having just 2 answers to Fire and Steel, while simultaneously, Nidoqueen can, maybe I'll teach Ice Beam or something, and then that way there I'll have, 2 ways to hit Flying types, I'll have 2 ways to hit, Fire, I'll have 2 ways to hit Steel, and then I'm really just handling all Noctowl's, or Venusaur's weaknesses, And then Noctowl, while I don't have hidden power poison, is going to be able to also deal with the grass. So that's sort of kind of what I am going for. Like with like a Theorymon perspective of what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to get to Mahogany Town. And you have Fly on you, which is glorious. So Goldenrod City here. So what we need to do now. Is we need to, I think, go to the underground first. I think is where we need to travel to. That is underground. This is the... Okay, next thing here as well. Who do we want to lead with? I guess we just lead Venusaur. Have some fun with it. Okay, no entry beyond this point. Probably just gonna have the speed up button going the rest of the way here. There's just not really a ton of reason to, like, this is a long section, so I'm gonna try to make sure that we can get through it at least somewhat. Okay, loading. Look at this. Okay. So now that we're Team Rocket Grunt, we can now make our way through. Hello? Go to the radio tower? Sure. Okay, I will get in position. Alright, let's get through here. Thank you. Stop going around in groups and troubling people, you cowards. Look at this. We're watching the villain become the hero. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He just outed us. Okay. Well, thanks for outing us, I guess. But I'm just gonna pedal Blizzard the whole way through here. Yeah, no, I was trying to, like, you know, do something, and then you just completely interfere. So, thanks for nothing. Okay, so from here, unfortunately, we're kind of in this awkward spot where... Fortunately, okay, we're gonna go Nidoqueen here. Nidoqueen is not gonna be very good against the next gym, so we may as well. We can Flamethrower here. I'll fight everybody. We'll dig here. Perfect. You know, this worked out a lot better than I thought it was gonna work out. Okay, Nidoqueen, just keep doing what you gotta do. Double kick here. Yep. You have 6 Rattatas. What are we doing? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Flamethrower this. Dig this. Okay. Double kick this. Flamethrower this. Okay, we're making headway here. Magnemite. We'll just... Oh my god. You're all just... Okay. Flamethrower. Okay, good thing to resist that. We're good. Okay, we need a key card. Fight everybody, it's okay. Flamethrower. Dig. Golbat. Lives a Flamethrower. Okay, we need to get to level 39 though, because 39 is where we get 39 is where we get oh. Okay, we'll dig here. Dig here. Oddish will Flamethrower. Bloom will Flamethrower. Okay. You? Okay. Tell. I was not exactly prepared for this. I'm gonna Toxic Spikes here a couple times. And then I guess we switch into something that just isn't going to get destroyed, I guess, here. So Thunderbolt here. Thunderbolt. Can't be missing Thunderbolts, my guy. Oh, I guess you just had a whole team of, like, floating poison types that were just never gonna get poisoned. Okay. Well, that was pointless. Okay, there's a basement key. Perfect. So now I gotta go all the way back. Which is fine because I can heal. It's not the end of the world. So we're gonna head back here. Heal up. See, here's the whole point. Okay, so here's the okay. I've been thinking about this with Johto, right? Johto's been a region that I've always found just really difficult to play through, and like it's like I'm fine right now. Yo, what's up, little girl? What are you doing? I always found it really difficult because, like, from a cultural perspective, from like a design perspective of like how the region looks, beautiful, right? It's like one of the prettiest regions, right? But then the pacing of it is so weird, and it's like this repeat of Team Rocket, but like, and then now Silver's fighting you. Like, why is Silver fighting you right now? Like, let me have this. Thank you. Lava. Go to Gyarados. Discharge. Okay, here's the thing. I would love to have Discharge on the moveset. But is Light Screen and Reflect that important? I can maybe get rid of Thunder Wave and be like, there's a chance to paralyze on it anyways. But the guaranteed paralysis, though, is huge when I need it. You know what? I think we have a decent enough team that I can get rid of Reflect and Light Screen now. Okay, this is the problem, though. You dig. Perfect. We'll just double kick this. Haunter. Do I? Okay, knocked out here, I guess, is my answer to you. Okay. Committed Sui. Okay. So the real plan here for Nidoqueen is just get to level 40 as well. So we're pretty fine to just do what we want to do here. Full heal here. Oh, right. I forget that I hated this area. Smoke Ball. Anyways, what I was saying is that, like, from like a culture perspective, from like the way the region looks and feels, like, it feels really, really nice. It's like a region that, like, I want to be in and want to explore. But, like, on the flip side of it, the gyms, we just had a gym that was lower level than the previous gym leader. You know? And then you have almost no space to fight all these Team Rocket people. And then it's just kind of like expected that, like, oh. Okay, so that blocks you in. So, like, I guess you can't. Okay. Hold up. We somehow just got blocked in everything. So, what room goes? I think that one's correct. This can't be correct. No, because green has to be open. There we go. Okay. Okay, beat you. Flamethrower. And then the other thing with Johto that I think off topic, but The other thing with Johto that makes it so difficult for me is that, like, I find that the region, like, it's one of the weaker Pokedex. Like, it has cool Mons. Don't get me wrong, it has cool Mons, but most of those Pokemon are affiliated with other regions. And so, like, the baby Pokemon, right? Do I really care that the baby Pokemon are from Johto and they're considered Johto Pokemon moving forward? Not really, right? Like, I look at them like they're Generation 4 Pokemon because they were completely irrelevant. Like, Togepi and Togetic are not good in this generation, right? It's them moving on to the next region that makes them good. Like, when they get to Generation 4, they're good, they're relevant, they're like, important. But, like, right now, you can't say that, right? So it's just not a good Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon that you think about. And then, like... But then, like... After that fact... Okay, Amulet Coin... Wait. You're supposed to move all these for me, though. Oh, wait. Shout out to you. Hey, Ultra Ball? Yeah? Ether? Yup. Okay, perfect. Anyway, so for me, like, I look at it like Gligar into Gliscor. Like, Gliscor feels like a Gen 4 Pokemon, right? But then, like, Gligar doesn't feel like a Johto Pokemon. It feels like a Pokemon, like it just feels like it's just another baby Pokemon sitting around, you know? And so for me, like, Johto just always feels like its Pokedex was like Ampharos, Noctowl, Azumarill, and Donphan. And then, like, technically Tyranitar is like the star of the region, you know what I mean? But the problem is that you can't get it until you're about to fight Red, you know? So, like, it's not even a Pokemon that you have access to. It's just not an option at all, right? And so for me, I think that's where the disconnect with Johto is for me. Like, you know, we saw it in the things earlier, right? Like, when is Leaf gonna get a Kanto Pokemon or a Johto Pokemon, like, represent the region? And it's like, how can I even do that? Like, none of the Pokemon are from the region, you know? Like, how am I supposed to be like, yeah, we're gonna get to use a bunch of Johto Pokemon, and then at the same time be like, there are literally 6 options. And, like, none of them are really even available at normal times in the game for you. Like, Noctowl was only available at night. So right away, 50% of the time you're getting a Pidgey. You're not even able to get a Noctowl. You know, we never ran into a Azumarill. We never ran into a Marill. We never ran into Mareep. Like, we just never ran into those Pokemon. And so we ended up with, like, a mostly like, even, like, we've added Magneton, Gyarados, and Nidoqueen in this region from the Kanto region, right? Even if you go back, like, Farfetch'd was Kanto, like, we pretty much got mostly Kanto encounters. And I'm supposed to have this, like, great affinity towards, like, what Generation 2 is. And I think that, for me, that's where the challenge is. Okay. We're about to fight Homeboy. We are about to fight Homeboy. Ariana is her name, yeah? I'm pretty sure that she's just straight garbage. She's not really that strong of a trainer. Like, I actually feel like I could go to Noctowl here and finish this off. In, like, a weird, funny way. And I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. Okay. Ariana. And, like, the whole, like, Team Rocket thing in this region in particular, that's also just, like, incredibly weird. Is, like, just the fact that it's all the admins of Team Rocket that are just like, we need Giovanni back. Like, there's no other, like, this whole thing, right, is just simply, it's just simply, where's Giovanni? Okay, we're gonna Super Potion up. We're gonna get rid of our problems. Okay. So, Archer, I don't remember being a massive threat. Not gonna lie. So I think we're probably fine to just lead Gyarados, right? Well, it's either lead Gyarados or lead Nido, right? Or lead Houndour. But I think Gyarados is just like the easiest. Oh, you managed to get this far. You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio tower and officially announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solitary training. But he did. Okay, we're just gonna Aqua Tail here. And then you just have a coughing. Bye. How could this be? Our dreams, like, this is supposed to be the big moment of the region. A 3-trainer, 2 unevolved Pokemon. Like, this is the thing about Johto to me. This is why this region's hard, right? For me. And then you get the Silver Wing. Yup. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, this is what makes the region hard. This was the climax moment. And yes, we're using speed up, right? Like, for rain. How much HP do you have left, Gyarados? 37? That should be enough. Okay. We're healed up. We have our team. We have our heading. So at this point, I'm going to be very transparent. Who would love, in this ice cave area that we need to get to, ice path, my #1 target for an encounter is Swino. #1 encounter. Ooh. Like, there is nothing better that I could go for you. The other flip side of this is I'm pretty sure this is where you get Heracross. On Route 44 here. I think this is where you get Heracross. I think we have a pretty good chance at guaranteeing it, actually. And so I am actually going to go and find myself a head butter. And then we are going to probably just end today's episode with a couple of encounters. That's what I would love to do. Who's our head butter again? Was it Golem? Ah, it was Hypno. Okay. We can place Hypno with Knocked Out for a second. That's fine. So I should be guaranteeing myself a Heracross here. 11 Pokeballs is a little light for that, though. Ooh. So let me just real quick, like, 11 Pokeballs. Okay. 11 Pokeballs probably doesn't cut it, right? Who can I ditch for this? It's probably Nido that I ditch just for this second. And then let's go to Goldenrod, I guess. Okay, so now that we've cleared this out, we should be able to just have unlimited. You don't even have the good. Okay, Ultra Balls. Okay, I wanna... There's not that many encounters left, so I don't want to be crazy here. Add 10. Okay. I'm pretty sure now I can also do this. And now we have repels for days. I will never use this. I will never use it. Heal powder I'm not using. Burn heal I'm not using. Energy root I'm not using. Okay, max repel is good. Okay. Max potion. Only by 20. Alright, we're gonna buy 10. And we're gonna buy 23. Okay. Sound good? Okay, that gives us enough potions. We should be fine. Now let's head back. Okay. So Heracross as a rare encounter is what we're starting with. I think Intimidate's a good lead for it. But I'm pretty sure that this is like where you get. This is where you get a Heracross. I guess the other question. Hold up. Route 44. They're probably just guarantee that I know this. Yeah. Route 44. It is a Heracross. But what is Group A and Group B? Okay. There is also the unfortunate reality that Apom is a possible encounter here. But I still don't think there's anything better to go for. There it is. There it is. Okay, so there is Heracross. At level 22. Learn set by level up. Generation 4. You should have Brick Break, Aerial Ace, Fury Cutter, and then one of the random moves. So there shouldn't be anything crazy. I should be able to do pretty much whatever I want. I can't go into Magneton, but I can pretty much do anything else. So we're going to go to Noctowl here. And I'm going to go for Hypnosis. Then I'm going to go to Venusaur. I'm going to Leech Seed. Then I'm going to Sleep Powder. And then I guess I'm throwing balls. And we get the Heracross. Okay, so Heracross gives me a really cool fighting type. A very, very cool fighting type. Yeah. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That's a good one. Heracross catch. Okay. The next up is Ice Path. I'm so glad that that wasn't an Apom over a Heracross, but Heracross is a really cool Pokemon to pick up. I don't know that it's as good as, like, Machamp, for example, but, like, it's okay. What are we doing? There's an Ultra Ball there. I guess what they were talking about, like, A and B side. That's okay. Okay, Ice Path is what I want, though. Ice Path, give me the juice. Give me what I need. Ice Path. What are my encounter chances? We already have a Zubat. It's a 5% chance at a Jinx and a 20% chance at a Delibird. That is what we are playing with right now. Not Delibird. Okay, that's duped. Fine. Anything but Delibird. Jinx is actually a really strong encounter too. But Swinub is what we're here for. Okay. So Swinub, to me, could honestly replace Nidoqueen right now. Okay, here's the real. Do I have any way? Okay, Mudslap, fine. Leech Seed here. Sleep Powder here. Catch. Swinub is caught. Huge encounter. Swinub is massive. Swinub is... Why? No. Just a huge encounter. Because for a number of reasons, it is a really good encounter. Number one, it completely replaces the massive mistake we made with Graveler. We needed a Pokemon that was a ground type that had a super effective way of hitting flying types, right? I didn't want to be stuck with something that couldn't do it. Right now, Nidoqueen can't really do it, you know? So I think we're gonna have Swinub here, and I think knock out Heracross I don't think is better than Machamp. Like, I just don't see it. It's faster, but like it's Machamp has 90 HP with 80 and 85 in its defenses. Heracross has 80 HP, so 10 less, 5 less defense for an extra 10 special defense, and it actually has 5 less attack than a Machamp. The only thing that you're trading is that it's a trade evolution versus a regular, and that does have appeal. To me, that personally does have appeal to it. Because when I go back to Generation 3, am I going to be struggling with this Pokemon, or am I going to be able to just be like, you know what? We're a Heracross. You know? Yeah, so like in X and Y, or Oras, for example, right? I get Arm Thrust and Bullet Seed and Night Slash at level 1. Heracross might be the play. Bug is not a great type. Don't get it twisted. But if I'm adding a thick, fat Mamoswine, Heracross low-key might be better than Machamp. Because Machamp, I still have to deal with Machop, I still have to deal with Machoke. And I'm pretty sure that leading up, like it's not an immediate upgrade right now, right? Machoke. And we're letting this episode go forever, but we're just having a conversation. Until level 37, Heracross is significantly better. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna switch Machamp for Heracross. We will officially be adding 3 Johto Pokemon to our squad. I think that's the way we're gonna go about it. I think that's the way we're gonna go about it. I don't think there's anything crazy here, right? I mean, Rock Tomb would be nice. Rock Tomb would be nice, not gonna lie. But I think this is what we have to do. I think this is what we have to do going into Hoenn. And then we can replace things with what we need to replace things with at some point. Like, I don't actually think that Knockdown is a requirement on the team. I think that, honestly, like, if we got, like, a Torkoal, something like that, like, we could probably make do. But yeah, I think this is where we're tracking. I think this is where we're tracking. The champ's been around forever. But Heracross is way better early game. Has a better opportunity to do something against Will. Like, there's some upside here. And I think that's what we're going to do. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to wrap today's episode right here. So thanks for watching. Like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you really liked it. And I will see you guys